There you go. We are live. Hello, everyone. Very good evening to everyone. And I hope everyone is doing good. Just confirm me whether the video and the audio is clear. Please comment if the video and audio is clear. Hi, Himu Yadav. Both are clear. Perfect. Hi, Aniket. Hi, Diksha. Hi, Moses. Volume is still low. Is it okay now? Is it clear? Moses, is it clear? A very good evening to everyone. Again, I hope you guys had a very good Sunday. Okay, so we'll start in a minute. Let everyone join. Good evening, Lalit. We have 12 people here. Great. Okay, so let us start today's session. Hi, Ankit. Hi, Guru. Okay, so let's start today's session. So in today's session, we will be covering CPT, basically Cisco Packet Tracer. Okay, so I'll just open this thing up. Okay, so as I've already told you guys that where can you download this thing, and I hope everyone is clear with that, and I hope everyone has installed the same. Okay, so this is the basic main workspace or the basic uh, where we build the networks. Okay. So this is how the Cisco Packet Tracer looks like. And we have two things here. First one is logical, second one is physical. So I hope everyone is clear with this thing. And yeah, for the CCNA labs, this is the thing where you do 99% of your things. Okay. So you just always stay on the logical side. And physical, you just have to ignore this thing for now because it is not for the CCNA or for beginners actually. So you can simply focus on the logical part here. Okay. Now, basically, logical view is our own table lab where we can add the devices, where we can add the networks, components, etc. Okay. Now, in the bottom left, there's a device selection area. As you can see here, there's a device selection area. Okay. This is the most important area, as you can see, the left side, bottom left. So we can see icons like we have and the devices. We have, I'll just make it. You can see this thing, the left side area. We have network devices. We have and the devices. You can simply click on them to find the available devices. Okay. There are a lot of devices where you can even check. We have a sniffer. We have a wired end device. We have a PC. We have a laptop. We have a server. Everything. Okay. So basically, which is required to connect the network. We have end devices, we have network devices, we have some connections here. Connection, basically the cables. Okay, so we have a lot of things here. Now, end devices. Let's move to the end devices. So you can see here in the end devices, we have, you can find the PC, you can find the laptop, you can even find a server, right? You just have to drag that. Okay, this is how you simply click on the icon, hold and drag. Click on the icon, hold and drag to use it in the workspace area. Okay, and there's a tip that you just use the PC for most of the labs. So just drag the PC to the workspace. Okay, now we have second thing here, that is network devices. So in network devices, you can see like a lot of categories. You can use switch, you can use routers. Okay. So for CCNA, you can use a switch called 2960. And as a router, you can use 2911, or you can simply type here. Okay. So you'll find the router here. Okay. This is a router. Or you can simply search 2960. So there are three type of switches here with iOS 24T. Okay. So there are a lot of things here. We can just drag and drop everything. I'll just, there you go. Now we have a thing called connections, like connection tools or cables. Okay. So you will see the cable options here. So cables would be our copper straight through. Here you can see a cable which says copper straight through. It is used for PC to switch, or we can say router to switch. This is a router. I'll just drag this cable here. I'll just click on this. I'll just connect this thing with the router. Okay. Now we have second thing, that is copper cross over. Copper crossover would be this thing. Copper crossover. This is basically used for switch to switch or PC to PC. For example, this thing, or we can say, just a minute, RS35 to, okay, PC to PC, laptop to laptop, okay, or switch to switch. Now, there's a thing called, if you guys are not aware of all of these cables, so there's no worry. Okay, you guys don't have to worry. Simply click on this thing. Automatically choose connection type. Simply click on this, click here, all right, click here and click this thing. That's it. As simple as that. Click here, choose this, choose this. Okay, there's no port available, so just you can understand the concept here. We can use this. Okay, as simple as that. Automatically, you can simply click on this thing and connect everything, whatever you want. Okay, you can see I have connected the systems here. I'm connecting that port. Okay, so as everything is connected here. Okay, so if you guys are not aware of these things, you can even simply Google that these things. Like we have different cables. Okay, like single mode fiber. Simply Google that. What is this cable used for? Okay, and in Cisco Packet Tracer. So this is how you can simply learn about the cables. And if you don't want to learn, simply click on this thing, and you are good to go. That's it. So as simple as that. Right? Switch to switch, PC to PC, etc. And now there's a thing that says like different devices, they're basically straight, and same devices, for different devices we use straight cable. For same devices there's a cable called crossover, and if you are not sure, then simply use the auto, like the automatically connection type. Okay, so this is how we can simply connect the devices, as you guys have seen this thing, right? And as you can see, the, what we call this, the arrow, the triangle. that is not green. So that means the connection has been not made yet. So if the arrow goes green, the connection is started and the connection is basically working. This is how you get to know that the connection is working or not. Now, I'll just simply tell you how can you configure the IP addresses. Okay. So to configure the IP address, for example, I'll take this thing. I'll take this thing to PC. I'll simply click on the PC. I'll simple click and go to the desktop icon here. I click on IP configuration. I'll go up. I'll go up. And now I'll hit the IP like 192.168.1.1. Okay. So I'll just simply check. You can even check the subnet. It is automatically assigned. Okay. So I'll just exit this. I'll go to to this 192.168.1.2. Okay. That's it. Kindly, sir, adjust the packet access interval mode for EGB on our side. Is it not visible? Actually, there's no magnifier, na. So that is why I've just did this thing. Because if I just do this, so okay. So now you can see there's a green triangle. Basically, both the systems are connected and working. Okay. Now you can see you can simply hover over the computer or the PC. You can see many details here. Like you can see the device model. You can see some port numbers, IP addresses, MAC addresses, everything assigned. Okay. You can go to the other PC, check this, right? So this is how you can simply do these things. Okay. So if you need a default gateway, you can also assign that. If you need that thing. So yeah. One more thing that if the IP is wrong, for example, if the IP is wrong, you can't do anything. Okay. If the IP is wrong, everything just stops. Okay, so I'll just try. You can see both the systems are connected, so we are getting the reply. Okay. I've pinged computer 2 from 1. Okay. As you can also see the IP, I'll hit IP config. You can see 1.1. And for this PC, I'll simply double click and go to command prompt. Desktop. First, you can see this thing. Then you just have to hit the desktop and go to command prompt. Now you can see I'll just ping or I'll hit IP config. So I'll find the IP address for this PC. You can see this thing 192.168.1.2. So this is how you can create your own infrastructure or you can create your own workspace environment. Okay. Right. Yeah, you can do one more thing. For example, I'll you can use many commands. I'll just do this thing. I'll simply select the cable. Okay, both are connected. Simply go to the desktop, set the IP, second desktop, again the IP configuration to and done. Now we can use basically many commands here. Like we have a lot of commands to check whether it is working or not. Okay, so you can even ping that. You can even ARP hyphen A. Okay, there's no entries actually. We can also hit IP config as I've already shown you this thing to check the IP, whether the IP is assigned or not. Okay, so you can do these things. Okay, and ping is basically the heartbeat of the networking. So this is how you can check whether the system is working or not. Okay, now I'll just tell you where can you access the CLI. I'll just delete this thing. I'll just click, for example, I'll use a PC. I'll use a network device. We can take a switch or a router. Okay. So you can even, if you don't want to find, so you can even hit switch. Okay. So what I'll do here is I'll just give them a connection. Okay. Now it might take some time. This is how you can see the arrow is up. Now, how can you access the command line, the CLI for the switch or a router? You can simply click on this thing here. There you go. You can simply click on the CLI. So here is the command line interface. Just hit enter and there you go. This is how you can access anything. Okay. So for example, I hit enable, enable, and I'll hit show Mac ADDRESS hyphen table. So this is how you can see the table as I have not pinged this thing. So that is why it is not showing yet. Okay. So you can simply find these things. So you can, this is how you can access the CLI for the switch or router. CLI is basically how we talk to the network devices. This is how we talk to the network devices. Okay. So this is also one thing. Next thing I would teach you is this real time or simulation. As we are already done with this thing, as you can see. Okay. So we are already done with this thing. So I'm not gonna show you this again. Real time and simulation. Simulation is basically how the things are working. Okay. Now, in real-time mode, network works just normally. Okay, it is fast and it is also a default mode. So it is used for the configuration to configure the devices. Okay, and in simulation mode, network works step by step. As you can see, steps. Okay, so everything working step by step, and it also shows the packet movement, the movement of the packet, as you can see here. So this is how we can just use this for the teaching purpose and explaining things. This is how the switch or network, the working of the switch, right? So you can see the controls here, the play, the step forward, the reset. Here's the reset button. So this is how you can control the simulation part. Now, we have this thing too. For example, I'll simply click on this. I'll click on desktop. I'll go to this thing and I'll ping. Okay, I'll just have to add a device. Just a second. Okay, I'll start this thing. Now, what I'll do here is I'll just try to ping PC5. Alright, PC5 ping 19. Okay, I haven't assigned the IP address, I guess. Uh, IP assigned. Assigning IP to the second PC that has this to done. Okay, so we'll start the simulation. You can check the type of packets. You can check the which device, the last device, the timestamp, everything visible here. And on the list panel, event list, you can see one thing. There are some like ARPs, STPs, DTPs, IGMPs, and we are already clear with this thing. So this just shows what protocol are working behind the scene. Okay, how things are working. So this is how we can understand the protocols. And here, here's a button called Edit Filters. So I'll just click this. Now, this is also important. Basically, you can just to keep the simulation clean. For example, I'll just uncheck everything except the ARP and ICMP. Okay, and ARP and ICMP. Now the simulation will be quite clean. Okay, we'll just try to reset this and we'll just have to delete this. We have the same thing for the IP version 6. So you can just check or uncheck whatever you want according to you. For example, I'll just click this button. I'll just ping this PC2. Okay, 168.1.2. You can see the ARPs, the ICMPs. Okay, and I've already told you why, like what is the purpose of ARP, Address Resolution Protocol. So I hope everyone is aware of this thing. So this is the filter button here. And one more thing I can teach you about the software is the saving and opening of the files. So this is quite easy. You can simply go to this file on the top corner. I'll just make it short. You can see this file button here. Okay. So simply click on file. You can save as the thing, whatever you want. You can even open if you have some samples or some files here. So this is how you can simply open and do the things. Okay. And I have applied this filter. So you can see the things are clean. Okay. There's no like the mess. Got it? And simply click on the device to delete that device. Simply select that and hit delete button. So this is how you can simply delete everything. Now, there are some things which you guys have to just ignore as of now, just for now. The physical tab, some IoT devices here, some advanced router configurations, and some preferences, some extensions. So they like there's no need for all of these things. Okay. Just the thing is, if you know like where the things are in Packet Tracer, half of the networking fear is completed. Okay. If you know where are the things, like where if you can find and set these things up, you are good to go. Okay. So this is how you can simply understand the CPT, Cisco Packet Tracer. Got it? Are we clear with this thing? Okay, are we clear with this thing? Please comment if we are clear or not. We have 18 people here. And are you guys enjoying the session or not? Please let me know. I'll just unsave this and I'll quickly go to the PPT. Okay, Cisco Packet Tracer. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We have 18 people, so I would like everyone that I would like everyone to comment that if we are clear or not. Yes, sir. Enjoying. Great. Great, Joe. Great, Aniket. Great, Diksha. Great, Ankit. Okay, Akash. Akarsh. Rishabh. Good to go. Okay, we are good to go. Okay. So, packet tracer, we are actually done with this thing. So, there's no need to again just show you. Now, the second concept we have is VLAN. Okay. So, any idea what is VLAN? Virtual LAN. We have 18 people here. I'd like everyone to comment down that what is VLAN. If you know, then please comment the. No, I'm not asking the full form like virtual LAN. I also know that, but what is the working or what is the meaning? Virtual local area network. That's just the full form, Diksha. The logical segmentation of a physical network. Segmentation. Right. Just a second, guys. There's some network issue. Just a second. I'll have to. Yeah. Logical segmentation of a physical network. Just one guy for differentiating the network segmentation of a segmentation of a larger LAN into smaller broadcast networks. A logical segmentation of a physical network that group devices into separate, isolated environment regardless of their physical location. Divide one big network into parts from a large broadcasting network into a smaller broadcasting networks. Like for HR, other LAN for accounts, other. Okay, great. Yeah, so we are good to go. Let us move further. So, virtual LAN or VLAN is basically virtual local area network that divides physical switch, one physical switch into multiple logical networks. Okay, so basically, it allows you to create multiple logical networks on a single switch, on a one switch. One switch, many networks. Now we'll just understand this thing further. If you guys are still not aware, so basically, here's the thing. One switch behaves like many switches. One switch behaves like many switches. This is the basic understanding of virtual LAN. LAN is, I hope everyone is aware of the LAN, LAN. What is LAN? Right? Now, why virtual LAN is needed? Like, what is the need? So, the need can be our HR department, the need can be the finance department, the need can be the IT department. Okay. So, imagine an office with one switch. Imagine an office with just one switch. And what happens with what happened if the VLAN is not like available or we have not set up the VLAN? What is happening if there is no presence of VLAN? So everyone is in one network, first thing first. So broadcast goes everywhere. If we broadcast in the HR department, it goes everywhere. And there's a security risk. There's no need of the financial documents or financial things to be shared with the HR department, to be shared with the IT department, right? There's no need of the IT department vulnerabilities or technicalities to be shared with the financial department or the HR department, right? So with the VLAN, HR is isolated, finance is isolated, IT is isolated. The thing is, there's a same switch, but separate networks for everyone, for every department, the HR, the finance, the IT, etc. Okay, the sales. Now, what VLAN actually does. So I'll just teach you on the Xkeli what VLAN actually does. Okay, so first point is it creates the important point, the important rules which you just have to remember. Okay, nothing else. The like basically it creates separate broadcast network, or we can say broadcast domains, or we can say devices in different VLANs cannot talk directly. Basically, the HR cannot talk to the IT team directly if VLAN is set up. One more thing, that is one VLAN usually equals to one subnet. And I hope everyone is clear with this subnet thing, subnetting, and everything. So these are some points which you guys have to remember. It can help you in the CCNA thing. Yeah. VLAN is also logical and not physical. So the basic understanding, the basic summary or the basic overview. The overview is that it just separates the traffic. It does the routing that connects the VLANs. That's it. The basic or the summary is VLAN separates traffic and routing connects VLANs. That's it. This is the complete understanding of the what VLAN actually does. Are we clear with this thing? We have 20 people here. I would like everyone that are we clear with this thing? Sudarshan was right, like for HR another, for accounts another, right? So this was the case clear with the VLANs part. Okay, so for reducing the congestion and increasing the speed. Great. Daksha is clear. Aniket is clear. Akarsh is clear. So we have everyone. Okay, everyone is clear. Clearly understood, sir. Great. Okay, so let's move to the next topic. That is VLAN. I mean access ports versus trunk port. Any idea? Access port and trunk port. Access port versus trunk port. Any idea? Access port versus trunk port. Access port is for the devices. Okay. Please comment down what is access port and what is trunk port. I would love to know how many people are aware with this thing. Trunk port carries more than one VLAN. Okay. No idea. No problem. We are here to teach you. Don't worry. People who are aware of these things, please comment down. Access ports connect end user devices to single and handles untagged traffic, and trunk port connect network switches or routers together, carrying traffic for multiple VLANs simultaneously. Okay. Yeah, just one thing I would ask you guys that Rishabh says that trunk port connects the switch or routers together. So I would love to know what kind of cable is being used. We just had the understanding of the cables right now, right? So what do you guys think? Which cable is being used for this thing? Which cable, according to you? Which cable? According to you all, normal Cat 6 cable is used. Okay. I mean, what type of cable? We have just learned that thing in the Cisco Packet Tracer. Cisco Packet Tracer, connections, copper straight and copper crossover. My commenter read. What's your comment? While a trunk port connects switch to router, switch to firewall switch, to server, if multiple VLANs are needed, crossover. Great, Aniket. Okay. Okay, so I hope most of the people are clear with the access port and trunk port, and will again give you an explanation. So, access port. Access port, access port is basically it carries one VLAN only, and it is used for PCs. Now, the trunk port, it carries multiple VLANs and it is used between switches or switch to router. So this is the basic understanding of access port and trunk port. There's no deep theory, so we just don't have to get into the deep theory yet. Okay. Now I'll just show you a basic lab topology for the uh, this thing. Okay, VLAN. First, just confirm me whether we are clear with the theoretical part. Are we clear with the theoretical part? Crossover cable, crossover cable. Perfect, guys. Are we clear with this part? Please let me know. Then we'll just understand the VLAN in the practical aspect. So you guys will have a better understanding and a visual remembering or visual representation to learn the VLAN. Okay. Clear, 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 clear. Are we good to go for the practical? Are we good to go for the practical part? Are we good to go for the practical part? Are we good to go for the practical part? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Great. So, just tell me. I'll ask you guys. What do you guys think? How can I set up, like basically the practical for the VLAN? What do you guys think? What should I just? You guys just comment down what things to be used for the practical. Okay. So how a lab topology should look like. Okay. Just comment down what PCs, what switch or router, whatever you want. I'll just do it. If you guys are clear with the, okay, one guy says one router, two switches, one router, two switches, two PC and one switch. Okay. Four PCs. Okay, just one thing, just to make clear, that will just make the setup minimal. Okay, we'll just make the setup cost effective and minimal. Okay, so just think according to that and just comment according to that. Okay, everyone, I want everyone to comment down, please. One switch, two, three pieces. Okay. One switch and two, three pieces. PC, switch, and router. Anyone else would like to contribute? Two PC, one switch. Okay. Okay. For example, I have three departments. I have HR, I have IT, and I have finance. Okay. Now, how would the topology look like? Like, how would be the representation? Please comment down how would be the representation of this thing. Okay, so first I'll add a PC, two PC, three PC. I mean third PC, not three PC. I'll just name it PC1. I'll just name it PC. Okay, just a second. I'll just name it PC3. I'll just name it PC2. I'll just name it PC1. Or let us do one thing. I'll just hit HR. Okay, I'll hit finance. I'll hit uh, IT. Okay, and now I'll just hit the IP configurations. So give me a second. I'll just type the IP addresses. So IP configuration, static IP, uh, it would be 192.168.10.10, for example, 10.10. Subnet would be same for every PC. Okay. Second one would be 192.168.20.10. Okay. You can see the difference. Okay. 20.10. For the IT, I'd hit, and I hope everyone is clear with the IP address thing, right? So, for example, let's make this two. Okay. We'll just make this also HR. Okay. So, okay. Done. So the PC1 goes with 10.10. PC2 goes with 20.10. PC3 goes with 10.20. Okay. The basically in the HR network. Now, I'll just connect these using the copper state wire. And yeah, before that, I'll just add a switch. Okay. Switch I'll be using is this one, 2960. Okay, I'll just set the connection and okay. And we'll just wait till the links are green. Okay, we're good to go. Now, PC0 is 10.10. Just remember, PC0 is 10.10. PC2 is basically 20.10. PC3 is 10.20. Basically, the HR's PC. Okay. Now, what I'll do here is I'll simply click on the CLI. I'll hit enter twice. Okay. Now, what I'll do here is just check me out. Okay. I'll just, all right. I'll just, okay. Okay. So I'll just open the CLI. You can see the ports and all. Okay. You can just simply zoom in and check the working. Okay. So I'll simply click on this. I'll go to the CLI. I'll hit enter twice. I'll hit enable, enable to enable this thing up. Now I'll configure the terminal. Configure the terminal. Enter configuration commands one per line as it says. Okay. So I'll just hit VLAN 10. I'll hit name would be HR. I'll exit this thing. Now, second thing would be VLAN 20. Name would be finance. And I'll exit this thing. Okay, I'll just give you the commands here. I'll just copy these things and give it to you in the comment section. अरे जाएगा नहीं ये? Okay, just a second. Switch, enable switch. Okay, I'll just send it in two variants. Okay. First thing, we'll just take it to the HR switch. Name HR. Okay, I'll just have to set this thing clearly. Just a second. So it goes like HR enable, configure the terminal, VLAN, HR name, and exit. Okay. Exit. Then for the finance department, all right, this is what we used. Okay, let's get back to the Cisco. Now, now what we'll be doing here is we'll just assign the PC1 basically are this one and PC2, the basically the PC of the HRs. Okay. So we'll just do one thing. We'll assign the PC0 or we can say PC2 to the VLAN 10. Assuming the connections, what are the connections? I'll have to check. Just a second. It is switch off. What is this? MAC address and the 20. Okay. Okay. Give me a second. I'll just use the command. Mm, Okay, so what I'll be doing here is I'll assign the PC of the HR to the line 10. The line 10, as you can see here, we have named that HR. Okay, so I'll hit interface and now I'll hit switch port mode access, then command switch. port, switch port, access VLAN and 10. And what's the marker? Invalid input detected at dash marker. Acha, AWS access VLAN 10. There was a spelling mistakes. Okay. I'll exit this thing. Okay. Now done. Now for the PC of finance, what I'll do here is I'll assign it to the not PC of finance, again the PC of HR, the PC of HRR, the HR. Okay. I'll let interface FA0 slash third one, the PC3. Again, same thing. Switch port mode access. Let's give the access. Then we'll hit switch port access the VLAN 10. And I'll just exit this thing again. Now, I'll assign the PC of the finance department with the VLAN 20. This thing. So I'll again hit interface FA0 slash 2. I'm just assuming the interfaces. As you can see, we had some interfaces out there, right? So switch port mode access, switch port ACC ESS access VLAN 20 for the finance department, and I'll just exit this thing. Now we'll just verify if everything is working or not. So I'll just use the command show VLAN brief. Arre, IES. Hmm, okay, show VLAN. Okay, let's see. HR is F1 and F3, and finance is F2. Okay, VLAN 10 and VLAN 20. Okay, we are good to go. As you can see, VLAN 10 for the HR, and the ports are 1 and 3, 1 and 3. And for VLAN 20, we have finance department. It is also active and working for the port 2. Okay, so everything is working fine. Now, what we'll do here is we'll just do one thing. I'll just what I'll do is I'll just give you the commands. Okay, I'll do one thing. I'll just give you the commands in the WhatsApp group. Okay, in the different format, so it will be easy for you guys. Okay. Now we are good to go as we are connected here. So next thing is I'll just exert this thing. Now just check this out. Okay, I'll just click on the HRPC. I'll click on the command prompt. Now I'll try to ping this thing. Okay, ping 192.168.10.20. I'll just try and check whether we get a reply. Okay, it is working as you can see because we are on the same VLAN. The PCHR, the HRR, the PC0 and the PC3. I mean PC1 and PC3. They are on the same VLAN, right? Now, I'll try to ping this thing. For example, 192.168.20.10. Now let's check whether we get a reply or not. Request timeout, as you can see here. Okay. So basically why this happened? This is because we are on a different VLAN. As you can see the 20 thing, That was for the finance and not for the HR. Okay. Same, there's a same switch, but different VLANs. That means different network. So switch here is blocking the connections, and this is the VLAN isolation, as I've already mentioned. Yeah. One more thing we can do is to understand it better. I'll, alright, I'll just show you the simulation part here. Okay. Now I'll just ping from PC HR to the PC2. Okay. So I'll hit from HR to finance. Okay. Or I can see, for example, we'll hit 192.168.10.20. Okay. We'll hit the HR. Okay. Let's see. We'll start this thing. We'll go here. We'll hit enter. Check this out. Okay. Just check this out. Check the simulation. There you go. We are good to go. We have a reply. Now, I'll hit the same thing with the from HR to finance department. Okay. Ping 192.168.20.10. I'll hit enter. We'll see a request timeout. Check this out. Okay. Switch is basically blocking the connection so that we actually cannot jump to the finance department from HR. As you can see, there's no reply, and this is the basic visual representation out there. So I'll just drop down all the commands in the WhatsApp group. So it will be easy for you guys to just do this thing on your own. Okay. Yeah, one more thing I would say you. यहाँ भी उसका रिप्लाई नहीं आया. Okay. So नहीं आया उसका रिप्लाई. Okay. So common questions. There are some common questions which you guys might get in your mind, yeah, in your brain. Okay. So why same switch but the ping fails? Simple question ये है कि switch तो same है but ping क्यों fail हो रही है? पहले तो it was working fine, right? We used to do this thing, right? But everything was working fine. Now, because VLAN creates separate SEP separate broadcast. Okay. So that is why we can't ping, which is not in our domain. Second question would be, can VLAN talk with router? Like, I mean, talk without router? I would say a big no. Third thing is VLAN secure or security. Now, yes, because there's a basic logical security. Okay, as you can see, there's a basic logical security, right? So there's a difference between the VLAN that divides the network and a router that connects the network. That is it. So this session, are we clear or not? And in next session, we'll be understanding the inter-LAN routing and basically, okay, more things. So this is it. Send it sequence wise with small disclosure. Okay. Yeah, I'll just do this. Okay. Are we good to go? Are we clear? Are we clear? Attendance for attendance. Just give me a second. Give me a second. I'll just ask the team about the VS. Okay, we have got the form. So this is the form here. I'll just pin this message. Simply mark your attendance. Lecture हो गया? Yeah, हो गया. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. And if not, have a very, 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 very good night and good day tomorrow. If you guys have any doubts, please comment down and we'll solve it. If you guys have any doubts, please let me know. वाटर फॉक्स वाटर फॉक्स ट्राई किया है वाटर फॉक्स दैट वेब ब्राउजर ऋषभ द ब्राउजर आर वी टॉकिंग अबाउट द ब्राउजर यस नहीं यार नो आई गेस दैट इज like privacy conscious browser right I just use Brave it's it's quite good for me so thank you for the session. Hmm. I've heard about this Vivaldi, right? I have used this thing. I've used Brave and the last one you mentioned, but never heard about the Waterfox. Like, never used that thing. So why are we using this instead of the because it is easy to understand. Okay. So any other doubts? And we'll just upload the PPTs. We'll upload the commands with the descriptions in your WhatsApp group or the application we have. Okay. Any other doubts? Uh, I'll just ask my team about that. Rahulji, if you are listening, please answer this that they're asking what about the attendance for the last two sessions? How can they mark that? Okay, if you guys are done with this thing, if you guys have no doubts, you're good to go. You can leave the live and I'll just end the live in a minute. Just do one thing. Moses, you can just simply mark the attendance in this link and we'll just mark the attendance on the other two. Okay. For the last two sessions. So don't worry about that. You can just simply fill the form twice. Okay. We have allowed, so you can simply fill the form twice so that you can mark the previous attendance too. Well noted. Thank you guys. Have a great night and a good morning. Bye bye. See you all.